喂，好了，最近看，干哦，每次都往就这样，干菜皮八只能打普通。
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, but not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to demonkind. Countless innocents died, and though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected. As for the shard binders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Jebel, a boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years have passed, and mankind too soon forgets tragedy. The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jebel is the architect of this new, blood-stained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
It was Jebel's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jebel is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is that by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh,
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
哦，箱子有装备。短刀功夫。啊，装备了哦。88。这个图案有什么差别吗？好，都没有装备。
Good. You're prepared. The next order of business is to...
I'll take care of it.
踢他！触发水未然。
Was that a shard?
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
好，我越用碎片越会死。
I know my body's limits better than anyone. And I'm going to need all the power I can get. If I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
干就是工具人嘛，我懂我懂。
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help it. Just promise you won't push yourself. 啊！水鬼被抓走。
How did they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine.
哎，还有，干！感觉跳空曲。
This device responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
你要说上下。他们有群体。 挡。
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Jibal, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right.
这什么逻辑啊？
Join me, Miriam.
看来这家伙也是个不讲逻辑的人。
You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken, convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
This is nonsense.
You told me... Our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jibal, we must return.
Yes. Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gregory. We're leaving.
Jibal, wait! Just a flicker. That was the Jibal I know. I will put a stop to all this.
bloodstained.
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
我还是不懂为什么叫米暗，叫米莉安不好吗？捶打入手。要花多少魔？80。对呀、我哪有那么多魔啊？那大量魔基本上要做远程用了。怪鸡。
Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am. And that means...
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me. As you can see, I know a thing or two about expelling demons.
干，等一下，后面一大串呢？你怎么只翻教会派我来的？后面那一大串没有翻。
An exorcist. Then we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important. But you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger. But she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jebel is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Jebel my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
Pardon me?
干西南堡的
Oh, hello there. Are you all right? We didn't mean to ignore you.
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
那死小眼最好有特殊功能哦。
Anne.
What a lovely name! Anne?
Oh, all right.
Come on, this way.
会看直接带我走不好吗？
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, You, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
哦，看来这就是我的后勤团队哦。
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone.
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
That's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right. But we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong.
看西凉波闭嘴。
I will.
然后照理说，我们要做。传送时。
Miriam, welcome. Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
OK。
Please.
I have made arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out here, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
No, I understand. I appreciate you doing what you can.
I can also buy shards from you if you no longer
哦，是
need
哦，可
them.
以买碎片。
Wait, is trade in demon shards even allowed?
Of course, the church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified. I am not permitted to sell them, but I can buy them off you. You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its power, but there is a limit to how far that can go.
拥有相同类型的多个分片会加强其功能，但达到程度有限。
And more importantly, if you carry a large number of shards, your body's corruption.
May accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
I still recommend selling your shards as a means of making money.
All right. I know you're looking out for me.
I think that explains everything. What are you looking to sell? What are you looking to buy? What are you looking to sell? Is this right? Many thanks. Is many thanks. Is this then we have a deal? Is then we have a deal? Is this thank you? Is this then we have a deal?
不管你喜不喜欢。
Oh, I forgot to give this to you. It's the key to the building. You can use it to explore further in.
Thank you.
I invited the other survivors inside where it's safe.
也就是说，我在过程中可以找到其他线。
They all have troubles that need resolving, if you can spare them the time.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will. Come back anytime. I'll be praying for you.
看这个意外好好。
Dominique, what is all this machinery?
相机。
That is photographic equipment we've been working on.
Photographic?
To put it more plainly,
What? Really?
unfortunately, I don't have the silver.
I'll see if I...
这是我要看的情报。
Miriam, more demons outside. Oh, hello, Oh, hello. I hope you're ready to loosen.
干，是个没屁用的死小孩。
Ah, here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items. But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. So, what'll it be?
I'll go with this.
There, all done.
I'll go with this.
There, all done.
可以分解哦，我不该乱卖的。算了。刚给我的这个。
I'll go with this.
There, all done. Once I've transmuted an item, I'll pass it on to Dominique so she can carry it at the supply post for you. I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what materials. But when it comes to items I don't know about, you'll have to find a formula for me and bring it here.
I understand.
Also, the demon crystal you've obtained, the shards, those can be transmuted the same way as items. Each shard requires specific materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful. Try it when you get the chance.
我刚刚已经试过。
I think I will.
Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been through to survive. If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger.
哦，是哦。
Hi, Miriam. What are we transmuting this time?
哇！也就是说，如果有奖励的话，就是要我一直尝试不吃不同的东西。啊？
Johannes, can you tell me more about what happened 10 years ago?
It started when the interests of the rich shifted away from the spiritual and esoteric in favor of more material investments. The alchemists' research was expensive. The guild members didn't want to lose their wealthy patrons. So they warned again and again that demons would come if people let go of their spirituality. But people don't change that easily. So the alchemists took a more drastic measure.
You mean us? The Shardbinders?
Yes. It shames me that I was even connected to what they did. But at least you have the facts of it.
It's all right. Thank you for telling me.
没字幕是 bug 的原因吗？ 卖米呀、
Hello, Miriam. What are you looking to buy?
HP 子弹。你没有米吗？
Thank you. I'll be here if you need.
我去看一下有什么料理可以做吧。
Hi, what are we transmuting this time?
好像米很重要哎，米买不到哎。好，既然米买不到就算了吧。
Oh, about the castle. It may not be much help, but let me tell you what I know. The castle itself was summoned from hell, demons and all. But the site it rests on is where the Alchemists Guild once lay. So you may find traces of our facilities intermingled with the rest.
Now that you mention it, I do remember seeing an area dedicated to the study of Eastern mysticism.
Yes, and another of us was researching how to create giant organisms. Anyway, just be mindful of the facility's existence. The knowledge may keep you out of harm's way while you explore.
All right. Thank you.
哎，记住点。哎，我现在才看到，这边有个人哎。
You there? It was awful. Those monsters came out of nowhere. We ran for dear life.
Where are the others?
Dead, most of them. My dear husband included. Those devils have to pay.
If it's within my power.
Oh, thank you. My name's Lindsay. What's yours?
超级英国口音。
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, I want you to hunt down the monsters and take vengeance on them. The efforts won't go unrewarded, I promise you that.
All right. I'll do it.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
莫特斯。
Help
Yeah.
my husband rest in peace. Kill that murderer dead!
哦，他好疯狂哦。 哎呦，大酱包啊！这是什么？哦，传送门。这游戏有传送门啊，是哟。非常邪恶的蝙蝠，巨型老鼠。莫特， 你哦，从水泥里面长出来的。急了！看来是有能力才能抓到那个蓝蓝的。精灵耳朵。有了。哦，运气真差。哎，上不去啊！哎，然后呢？双刃短剑。匕首吗？大剑。这伤害没有比大剑高之前都不换。那这是可以洗怪的，记得没错。那我先把那个什么莫特洗完再说吧。大风爬行者 ，size 变大。我觉得你们，我觉得这招好像不是。哎，那么准！哎，哪那么准啊？
Got any targets for me?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Good work.
戒指。
Hi, Miriam. So, what'll it be?
变成
I'll go with this.
Oh. 野太刀。野太刀18哎。中文叫野太刀。
I'll go with this. So, Johannes, you and Dominique are old acquaintances.
Yes, she's risked much to help us, despite her position in the church. For example, she arranged for the galleon that took us here. And she gave us use of one of her homes. That was where you first woke up.
Why would she be so kind?
这女的怪怪的哦。
I don't know, but she seems interested in alchemy. She even helped me develop the rite that stopped the crystal from overtaking you. As far as I'm concerned, she took us in after the guild's destruction when no one else would, and has allowed me to continue in my research. We owe her a huge debt.
她怪怪的哦。
We do.
无利不起早。
Hi, Miriam.
该
What are we transmuting this time?
大黄马是怪有病哎。
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
没屁用啊。
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
这感觉在某些奇怪的场合。
I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Come back if things start to...
我错了，你是废物。
Hi, Miriam. What are we transmuting this time?
看这东西还不是想融就融哎。
Oh, Miriam, you often bring up your promise to Jebel, but only vaguely, never in detail.
Really?
Yes. Are you ever going to tell me the whole story?
Well, back then, the experiments left me feeling stripped of my humanity. The pain from the crystal was a constant reminder. At one point, I lost my will to live entirely. Jebel and I got into a fight over some stupid thing. And I shouted, "How long are you going to pretend you're human? We're monsters now." But I'll never forget what he said to me. If we ask for the demon's power, then we're monsters. But if people force us to take it, then our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. That freedom of choice is proof we're human. It cheered me right up. I felt like a person again. And That was when we promised to stop each other. If we ever lost... sorry.
No.
Of course.
你还有任务吗？
Got any targets for...
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help my little sister Rosalie kill those
Have you learned...
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help my neighbor Lisa rest in peace. Kill those...
Have you learned any...
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
好，就是说，先把任务全接了，一路砍过去。哎，为什么没有这招？ 这种敏捷的小型敌人蛮麻烦的。下面有东西。 什么都没有，浪费我时间。干你鸡巴什么都没有。一只我也不知道有没有两只。刚刚的丢羽毛的技能，感觉。 哦，蝙蝠一直都打不到哎。看我还真的不信这个邪。哎，可以。 比较大的东西。碎片效果将在装备时自动启动。剑专场。尽量单手剑和单手。这个是。 终于，这就是苦尽甘来的感觉。啊 fuck！ 不好意思，等我一下。好，继续。还有那个新来的朋友，新观众来。现在在直播的是血咒之城，然后快爆！哎，好了，我不能走，一定不能走。他只能走上面。这么快打我
Miriam? It can't be.
Alfred?
哦，你们认识啊？
Why are you here? Johannes, that fool of an apprentice should have stayed out of this.
You have a lot to explain for. After all the terrible things you've done?
All that is in the past. I'll not be defending my actions to you.
哦，所以他应该是当初把米耶安做成这样的元凶之一，
Don't I deserve it? You were like a father to me.
应该吧？
Well, enough, child. I am here for the book. Jibal has the book.
What are you talking about?
If you don't already know, then let us keep it that way.
Alfred,
跳过来的。
how are you still alive?
哎，伊凡，好久不见啊！你都改回名字，我怎么可能不知道你是谁？
What were you thinking at coming here?
You can answer my question first.
All that matters is that I am alive. Did you come here for the book?
到底说是什么鬼？什么叫我作弊？
Book? The Liber Logaeth?
Make no mistake. I won't let anyone touch that tome but me.
Not even you should touch it. Didn't what happened 10 years ago teach you anything?
I don't have time to argue with you. I just hope you are wise enough not to get in my way.
看你到底要不要打？
What?
You know full well my power exceeds yours. Take Miriam and leave this place. Otherwise, you will die.
Uh-oh.
I came here because something didn't feel right. But I didn't expect him.
Johannes, what is the Liber Logaeth?
It's a book the Alchemy Guild once possessed that allows for the summoning of spirits. The Guild used it to bring about the calamity 10 years ago. And the Shardbinder's crystal acted as a kind of catalyst.
工会在10年前使用那本书， 以你们碎片人为媒介，最后引起大长案。你不是要召唤精灵吗？怎么会变召唤恶魔了？
A book like that shouldn't even exist.
还是其实，在这边的世界观里面，精灵算恶魔的一种。
I know. Alfred must be trying to restore the Alchemy Guild to power, but we cannot let him lay hands on the Liber Logaeth.
He said Jeeble had it. You know, I think I might have seen it.
It makes sense, considering the situation we're in. He must have gotten his hands on it after surviving the sacrifice.
So now I have to stop Alfred too.
No, let's focus on Jeeble. If we can get to him and the book before Alfred does, we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Good point. All right.
Dominique might know what to do about Alfred in the meantime. I'll head back to the village and see what she has to say.
好，开始。哦，还没打完。刚刚什么东西往上飞？哎，刚刚有什么东西往上飞？ 哦，这个真的很讨厌的。什么时候才给我不断跳啊？红色的门我可以开了，我觉得我不详细预改。附近有没有？附近有没有存档点之类的啊？哎，狗是要打了。召唤蝙蝠，把它放在敌人前面。多少？40魔。好了，好吧。 你想办法存着打。要改版了，下礼拜啊，下礼拜回去玩啊。哇，好远啊！因为我想看看新副本长怎么样。滚！为什么？我刚拿到碎片呢，我刚拿到碎片也不见了， 株怪有用，但捕灵草好像比较更好用是打。
Fancy a ride, milady?
Why? Are you offering one?
I could take you someplace most interesting. The rub, of course, is that obstacle standing squarely in our path. See?
I doubt I would be able to push it aside.
A shame you don't have a giant hand. Ah, the wild and crazy things one could do with a giant hand. What you need is a giant hand. Giant hands.
巨大的手，一个隐藏的支撑。感觉超烂。31秒。 哦呦，射3只，感觉这个强。我绕回来了。轨道轮通过旋转情况来制造。我好像拿到什么不得了的设计，但是我不会用。高级回复要肌肉群，赞，赞啦！不行，我要回去不行。
Stop right there. I knew what you are. That ghastly air about you. You reek of sorcery, Shardbinder.
Ah, and what am I to make of you?
Me? I am your execution.
大王哦！
Kurosoko Seshi. Gloria! Foolishness.
不要，你给我滚！
Kurosoko Seshi.
抓人呢！啊，不就好加在我刚刚真的有存档。我的头怎么不见了啊？谁能告诉我头怎么不见了？这游戏什么时候变恐怖游戏啦？然后我现在回不去了，是怎么回事？靠背哦。哎 ，bug 啊，大哥！哎，算了，看来重开吧，不然我也不知道怎么办了。 蹲下可以回避敌人攻击，有这一招。
Stop right there. Kurosoko Seshiki. Kurosoko Seshiki. Foolishness. Kurosoko Seshiki. Foolishness.
干，真的不能打。难道召唤捕蝇草？我一直没注意的捶打出手，伤害到有。
Kurosoko Seshiki. Kurosoko Seshiki. Foolishness. Kurosoko Seshiki. Kurosoko's foolishness. Kurosoko Seshiki. Kurosoko's foolishness. Kurosoko Seshiki. Kurosoko Seshiki.
哦，他真的有点难哎。 这后跳其实没有很好用哎。手换流星锤，这次应该没有了。哇，看来这只要打一阵子了。难得这次打得不错。你不是挂了吗？
I will cut down all demons.
这只到底是不是我现在等级该打的、啊？
Stop. Stop. Foolishness.
不能后跳哎、
Stop.
哎，这么远都。到底要怎么打 到底哪里出错了？还是这关其实要滑嘞，不是要后撤。
Stop right. Foolishness. Foolishness.
跳的。这个地方好哦。
Stop. Foolishness. Foolishness. Stop. Crucial position. Crucial foolishness.
Foolishness. 不能看到。
Crucial position. Foolishness.
难道异端魔宠？又猜错了。
Foolishness.
Answer my call!
No better than a demon pawn. Stop.
20分钟了。
Foolishness.
难道这不是我现在该打的吗？
Foolishness. Kurosoko
哦，真难打。十等，我差一点点。好，完全都没有洗爽。原来这边有传送门。看，原来这边有传送门，靠背。
Have you learned?
Here's what I've turned up on. Good.
Have you learned?
Here's what I've turned up on. Good.
Have you?
Here's what I've turned. Good.
Have you learned?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
I can buy... What are you looking to buy? Thank you. I'll be...
哇，好难打。
It's good to see you. So, what'll it be?
I'll go with this. Alfred was your master, wasn't he?
Former master. Why?
I don't know. I was just wondering if you remember anything about him that I don't.
Fair enough. As I recall, he was studying ways of drastically slowing down objects. He was a genius, to be quite honest. But I have no respect for that now.
Why not?
Because he fought against sacrificing you right to the final moment. Only to change his mind like a coward.
I see. Thank you.
Hi, Miriam. So, what'll it be? Stop back often. Are you eating? What are we transmuting this time?
I'll go with this.
Stop back often.
Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Yeah!
好像没什么屁用，是不是腐烂了？
It's good to see you. So, what'll it be?
I'll go with this. 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 I'll go with this.
Ooh, I like it.
Johannes, how was it you figured out a way to stop the crystal from corrupting me?
I hate to say it, but I borrowed a bit from Alfred's research. He was studying ways to slow down objects. My attempts only worked when I placed Enochian script equivalent to what he chose in the same circular pattern.
I think I understand. Sort of.
Do you now?
I understand that you're far smarter than me.
And a poor teacher, apparently.
这游戏意外的火。
Got any time?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
就先到这边吧，我得好好研究一下这只要怎么打。好了，就这样，感谢各位今天收看。